Hi, Ms. Sharon. Today, Shahira, Rick and I will be sharing with you a video presentation on the ABSS accounting. So the highlights of the video are two accounting concepts or principles, and we will explain how they were used in this project. Two usefulness of the ABSS accounting software in doing accounting, two key areas where the ABSS accounting software could be improved. I'll now be sharing two accounting concepts or principles and explain how they were used in this project. The historical cost concept states that businesses must record transactions in terms of the actual amount at which they are occurred. For example, we have to record the amount paid for the asset in the books. The asset cost is never adjusted for changes in the market values or changes due to inflation. For instance, the amount paid for office equipment on 25th March 2020 is $38,400, and it is recorded as $38,400 in the General Journal. The amount to be recorded is from source documents such as invoices or receipts. An example will be recording the amount of $33,600 from the invoice in the General Journal as $33,600. Another example will be recording the amount of $125,000 from the receipt in the General Journal as $125,000. The accounting period concept states that the lifespan of a business can be broken up into regular time intervals for which the accounts are prepared. Financial statements are prepared at the end of each accounting period so that stakeholders are informed of the financial performance of the business at regular intervals. Based on the accounting period concept, we prepared a monthly financial statement to enable both internal and external users to make informed economic decisions. I'll now pass on the time to Rick, who will be sharing more on the situations, how ABSS accounting is useful in many situations.
Thank you, Alicia. ABSS accounting software is useful for many situations in accounting, and it cuts down on the time to manually write and record down each account. And with just a few clicks of a button, you can get many things done, such as customizing charts of accounts, generating reports, track and record invoices and payments, inventory management, as well as send invoice, e-invoice, and many more. The two usefulness of ABSS software I'll be talking about is customizing charts of accounts and generating reports. So as for charts of accounts, we can actually create accounts and label them to our preference based on what business we are operating, and also delete the unwanted accounts while keeping it simple. And ABSS software actually allows the user to have full control of the accounts. So let me show you my demonstration. So for customizing chart of accounts, right, you can start off by going to Setup, then Easy Setup Assistant, and then click on Accounts, and then next to Accounts List. Here you can actually add new, but you can click on the New button to add in the accounts and set it to the appropriate accounts type that your business actually needs. And then you can actually label it to any name that you prefer to have it as. And you can also delete the accounts that you don't need if, say, prepaid insurance, if you don't need, you can actually delete it if you want. And after you're done with setting up your chart of accounts, say you need to edit your accounts again, you can always come back to this area and then edit or delete all the accounts that you need. So once you're done with that, you can go back to the dashboard and click on Accounts List to see the accounts that you have created. And it will be all shown in here. Yeah. Next, it's easiest to actually manually generate report like financial position. With all the calculations needed prior to it, you're actually might make mistake and calculate the wrong value, and it will be troublesome to go back and find the mistake. With ABSS software, you can generate report in a matter of seconds. As long as you have the relevant journal entries recorded, the software can calculate the values and report each value of the accounts, and there won't be any calculation error. So as for generating report, you can go to reports, index to reports, and then say you need to know the financial position or the balance sheet of your company for tax purpose or financing purpose. You can go to standard balance sheet, double click on this, select the month that you need it as, and then click display. And then here it will show you all the accounts that you have, as well as the values that you have within your company. So you can make an informed decision with this. Alright, now I'll pass my time to Shahira.
Thank you, Rick. So, though the software is useful in many ways, there are still some areas that could be improved on. So the first key area that we have identified is the number of clicks that for a user to open a file. Every time the user opens the software, they would have to select the open option on the menu, then browse for their files in the folder. To improve on this, the software can have an open recent file option like Excel does, where the user can simply double-click on the file to open it and won't have to go through the trouble of searching through their folder. The next key area we have identified is the accounts number when setting up the account list. Let's say I want to create a new account under current assets. I'll click on new, then change the account type if needed. When I get to the account number, I'd have to refer back to the list to see which numbers I can use, then type it in. This makes the recording process much longer than it needs to be, as the user has to make sure the numbers are not repeated and are of the correct classification. By having an auto-numbering system, users can just select the account type and the software would automatically fill in the account number based on the classifications of the accounts. This would make the recording process much more efficient and allows for lesser errors. With that, we have come to the end of the video. Thank you.